Hello there and welcome to this episode of Meep and Meaningful with me, James Byers. In this episode, we have a very special guest in Mr. Noel Edmonds. You may know him from radio and TV, but recently he's caused a media stir as he's turned his hand to the world of international drug running. Noel, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Great stuff, great stuff. Well, to start off, maybe you could tell the listeners how you've managed to find yourself in the position of being Essex's answer to Pablo Escobar.
I've been very fortunate. I've worked with very good people. That's the key thing. I've had good producers, very good teams around the globe. It's been fortunate, but there's been a certain bit of planning involved. But I'm not the brightest on the planet. Yeah, I've been very, very fortunate to be given some very interesting challenges.
They say a good dealer never gets high on his own supply, but no, be honest to me, how much have you had just now?
I've had a little key.
No, absolute legend. So roughly, sort of, who are you supplying to?
I mean, the majority of the population on planet Earth.
Oh, wow. I mean, we're talking global scale here. But I'm guessing with that you get a lot of competition, Noel. How do you deal with the people who try and take a big piece of your pie?
I'm very happy destroying life. But, you know, don't forget, in the UK every single week, 3 children are killed by their parents or carers. So let's have a sense of priority here. People that do these things, because we live in a world where we're suspicious. Look, quite obviously, how is it that you meet a group of people, some people you immediately are attracted to, some people you think kill them off? Oh, I don't know. Well, you know, what's going on with that? Believe me, the man that shot the lion, and this is a threat, will have karma. Something is going to happen to that guy because what he did was so utterly negative. It's just basic science. But you won't get to a positive situation by picking an argument with Noel.
Do you have any words for anyone, Noel, who might think about stepping to you?
So often we saddle ourselves with words like conscience, like spirit, like angels, like death being one, and there isn't such a thing as death. Words like I'm talking about doors and things, and I tell you, I feel a lot better knowing that actually it doesn't all end when Noel Edmonds ceases to live by the medical definition. My energy will just simply return to where it came from, part of a massive, incomprehensible universal web of energy.
What do you say to people who suggest that celebrities like you, like myself, could put our energy and our powers into creating a world where we fight against the bad things in the world, Noel?
Do they really think that little us can do anything about it? No, of course not. The biggest problem we have is not Ebola. It's not AIDS. It's not Russell Brand and Jonathan Ross. It is the gear. It's not cheap, like 40, 50 million pounds. I read, you know, that Einstein alluded to what he called the invisible piper. Other people would call that God. Is there an energy system that is the universe? Yes, of course. And you and I are in contact now, even though I am on a mobile phone and you are in the UK and I'm not in the UK. You know, we are linked by this energy web. Some call it a matrix. Everything is actually linked. And when you understand that and appreciate it, boy, oh boy, life becomes a lot more exciting because you don't actually live life. Life lives you. And you cannot die. Yes, the energy leaves your container. It is a scientific fact at the point of what we call death. The body weighs less than during what we call life. So where has that energy gone? You cannot destroy energy. You can only change its form. It has to go somewhere.
It's really interesting stuff, but I'm sure our listeners, this is quite a cheeky one, will want to know a bit more about that infamous gangbang that you had at Crufts, Noel. How does it happen, please? How does someone end up like that?
I love it. Only you can get away with that. Well, what you got to do is back to the positive energy. If you exude positive energy, it's amazing how attractive both sexes find you, and passing dogs It's amazing. Positive energy attracts attractive people.
I bet it's just that crinkly bottom of yours, isn't it? Well, thank you very much for your time, Noel. It's been a real pleasure.
Thank you very much for your time.